Sam Lot Music YouTube channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing this newly released book, John and Yoko Plastic Ono Band. It arrived from Amazon yesterday in the post, so I'm just going to show inside of it. By the way, this book has been published and released for the 50th anniversary of John's first solo album after the breakup of the Beatles, Plastic Ono Band. Very personal and raw album. The album will be 50 in December, so I'm probably going to make a review of the album on here then. So let's take a look inside this book. It's a very nice book, by the way. So it says a bit on the back, by the way, of what the book's about, so I'll just read that. In December 1970, John and Yoko's revolutionary and soul-searching Plastic Ono Band albums were released to critical acclaim. Featuring first-hand commentary by John and Yoko, Ringo Starr, George Harrison, Eric Clapton, Klaus Voormann, therapist Arthur Janov, Rolling Stone magazine founder Jan S. Wenner, and many others, this definitive volume explores their journey towards truth, meaning and peace through the lens of John's intensely personal lyrics. Evocative and revealing letters, artworks and photographs from the Lennon-Ono archives complement their insightful narrative, including many previously unseen shots by Annie Leibovitz, Ethan Russell and Richard DeLillo. 50 years on, this book is a testament to John and Yoko's fearless honesty and astonishing vision during this transformative period. So, let's have a look inside them. So, it's a clear shot of the album cover, Plastic Ono Band album cover with it. And so John and Yoko, Plastic Ono Band by John Lennon and Yoko Ono, with contributions from the people who were there. It's a nice shot of John and Yoko in '69. Right, preface by Yoko Ono with it. Says a bit about this book. Talks about the primal scream therapy, which John and Yoko underwent primal scream therapy in California. They went there after the Beatles breakup. And I suppose is what John wanted to do at the time, you know. He had a few issues. You know, he'd lost his mother as a teenager. She was run over by a car. And the song Mother from this album is written about that. So it's an advert for the Plastic Ono Band from the time. Who are the Plastic Ono Band? So John and Yoko doing their famous bed-in for peace. Montreal. We have some nice photos from that week. Give Peace a Chance, handwritten lyrics. The single recorded during the bed-in. Give Peace a Chance single. Plastic Ono Band on Apple Records. So, the next thing they did then was the Toronto Rock and Roll Revival, '69, which was with Eric Clapton on guitar, Klaus Voormann, who I mentioned in the Revolver review, the artist and bass player, friends with the Beatles, and Alan White on drums. And Klaus, being an artist, he drew these really cool portraits. That's the band rehearsing on the way to Toronto on the plane. That's really interesting. And there's John performing in Toronto, September '69. Interestingly, they performed in Toronto 13th of September 1969. Exactly a week later, John said at a meeting in Apple in London that he wanted to leave the Beatles. So, and there they are. John and Yoko with Clapton, Alan White and Klaus Voormann doing some peace signs. the album cover for the live album, Peace in Toronto. Cold Turkey, handwritten lyrics, a song about John's coming down from heroin. That's the single cover. So yeah, this book is really interesting. I'm looking forward to have a read of this. That's the Lyceum Ballroom in December '69. War is Over campaign. Some famous faces in this photo. There's George Harrison, Keith Moon, The Who's drummer, Eric Clapton, December '69. Instant Karma, handwritten lyrics with it. So into 1970, some rare shots of John and Yoko with their head shaved when they went to Denmark in early 1970. That's John during the session for Instant Karma, I believe, January 1970, with a Gibson acoustic guitar. The song was written, recorded and mixed in one day, so it is pretty instant. Some rare photos. I've never seen these before. Like I said on the back, a lot of these photos are unseen, so it's really cool. Performing on Top of the Pops, Instant Karma. So I believe some way will say about the sessions, but that's the book Primal Scream which John and Yoko read, which inspired them to undergo the sessions, therapy sessions, with Dr. Arthur Yanov, and that's him there. So the backstories to each song on Plastic Ono Band album. The Mother, handwritten lyrics, the opening song. That's a photo of John with his mother. It's very nice. So the handwritten lyrics for each song is Working Class Hero. This is a really interesting book. I'm looking forward to read this. Some different photos of the Beatles, '64. John and Yoko in Paris, 1969. After their wedding, I believe. So yeah, this is really cool. New book. And I've never seen these photos before of John and Yoko in 1970. Probably around the time of the sessions for Plastic Ono Band, which was recorded at Abbey Road Studios. Yeah, a bit about the recordings now. It's John during the sessions. Leave all microphones set up for John Lennon session. And these are really, really rare, cool photos. There's Phil Spector from the sessions at Abbey Road. And even though this is the first solo album after the Beatles broke up, Ringo Starr played drums on the album. Klaus Voormann played bass. And that's a portrait which looks like Klaus drew. John and Klaus with Ringo during the sessions. So yeah, it says a lot of information. It'd be great to get into it. It's really cool. Some photos from when they were doing the album cover, looks like. At John and Yoko's home, Tittenhurst Park in Ascot. And I can't, before I forget, I must mention John's infamous Rolling Stone magazine interview from December 1970. You know, after the breakup with the Beatles, he talks about Paul, George, you know, George Martin, the Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, drugs, you know, all sorts of things. He's quite angry in the interview in a way, but it's a very interesting interview. It's on YouTube, it is. That's Jan Wenner, Rolling Stone founder, who conducted the interview with John. Well, John and Yoko took a selfie in 1970. God, looks pretty modern. And this cool shot of John by there. So yeah, I just thought I'd show this book today. It's a really nice book, John and Yoko, Plastic Ono Band. Looking forward to give it a read. And thank you for watching, everyone who's decided to watch. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.